G'day there everyone, my name's Rob and I'm from Australia and I love to travel, but most of all finding out the interesting facts about people's origins and their culture. And on the way, make some friends. So if you want to prove the people of Kazakhstan are the most hospitable, invite me. I've been posting on all my social network accounts, busy trying to get in contact with Kazakhstan families to get invitation to visit them and know them. I've got some really great news. I've met a lady called Akmarala Basanova and she's given me an invitation. I don't want to just hear about her life stories, but I want to see it, taste it, touch it, see the type of food. It's an amazing opportunity. I want to find out the real Kazakhstan resident's soul. She has been living in a place with a really intriguing name called Zanatas. It's in the Zhambal region. Well, let's go meet her. Hey my friends, now we're off to a really interesting town called Zanatas. This means new stone in Kazakh. This is a really interesting place for me because I'm a mining engineer and 50 years ago they found phosphorite mineral here, and so more and more people started coming as they started mining here. Now the population's around 20,000 people. Super interesting. I very much want to find out more about how things are happening here. But now, traveling through these, wow, look at this, it's amazing. These large fields of Kazakhstan, looking for new friends, and I'm going to share these impressions with you. Hello, Akmaral.
Wow, hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Did you have a nice flight?
Excellent. I'm in Zanatas.
Great. You know we've got important work today, and we have to do it. Can you help us?
Okay, sounds good.
Let's go, girls.
Let's make it happen.
Telling the truth, I haven't got the foggiest idea what I should do to help, but I think I'll manage to do everything.
What do you do and where are we going?
Robert, let's do it the following way. When we arrive there, I'll show you and explain everything to you. If I do it now, it'll take a lot of time. The most important is that I like my work. I really enjoy it and I like doing nice things for people. I think you'll like it too, because we have something in common. I saw buckets and rags and realized that we're going to do the cleaning. It turns out that Akmaral owns a cleaning company specializing in cleaning housing and apartments. By the way, such a business is highly developed in Australia and people engage it and earn a lot of money. We've come. Here you are, Robert. These are your gloves.
Thank you.
We're going to work. While Jansia is cleaning the windows, let's clean the windowsill, Robert.
So Akmaral, how did you start this business and what type of people do you employ? Is there anything special that they need to have, like some skills?
You know, Robert, I like cleanliness and tidiness a lot. I decided that my children and I need a family business. So we decided to open a cleaning company. I like this work a lot because you meet good people, do the cleaning and make your clients' home cozy. I hire mothers of many children and single mothers who need work. They can come work for 2 to 3 hours, earn money and return to their children.
Here we go. So have I cleaned this properly? Is this a good standard?
Хорошо, но
It's okay, but don't forget to clean the sides.
Ah,
Don't miss them and these places. We mainly clean the surface and often forget about these places.
have to get every part.
да, вот видите, вот такие места вот
Yes, you see, you should clean such places.
So please tell me also, it's interesting. I'm trying to understand because Kazakhstan people seem more Asian than European. Are people happy to have people come in and do cleaning inside their homes or workplaces?
Сейчас вообще у нас город очень загружен.
Now, people are very busy in our city. They work from morning till night. It's natural that they want to spend some time with their children and go for a walk with their husband at the weekend.
Yep.
So they invite us on Saturday and Sunday because they don't want to spend the weekend doing housework. We do the cleaning and everyone is happy, including them and us.
And do many men work for your company, or have any men applied, or am I the very first one?
Но знаете, вообще
You know, you're the first man working here. Mainly mothers, girls and women do this kind of work.
мамы, девочки, женщины.
Mainly mothers, girls and women do this kind of work. Men haven't worked here yet.
Такая работа, когда надо
However, sometimes we need to move heavy furniture, move wardrobes, and in this case we call assistants to help us.
себе помощников.
Do you manage it?
Yes. It's жарко today. This is hard work.
Robert, it's a very hot day today.
Looking forward to... Oh, your phone again.
Я извиняюсь.
It's been ringing all day. You're a woman in demand.
Excuse me, Robert. I need to answer. Hello? Yes? Yes, it's Akmaral. Yes, of course it's open.
Конечно, работа.
We'll be there at 4 o'clock today. Come. No, actually, we have an assistant from Australia. His name is Robert. Yes, of course, bring them. We'll be there at 4 o'clock.
Адрес знаете.
Do you know the address?
Ага, всё,
Okay, see you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry.
I mean, this is nearly done. I think it's not so dirty now. Может быть, не грязно.
Да,
Yeah,
чисто,
it's clean.
классно.
Cool. Thank you.
Спасибо.
It's
Отлично
perfect.
получилось.
This is really difficult work, but such an amazing masterclass. Akmaral is teaching me all the life hacks to be a perfect cleaner. And so when I get married now, I'll be able to help my wife every day. And I'll be able to give her all the tips to be a good cleaner. Also, I have souvenirs from today. I've got these, my friends.
Robert, we have some work here too. It's dirty.
That's terrible.
We'll do it quickly, won't we?
Wow, I used to do a lot of washing up for my mum, but now I'm very busy with work and have a dishwasher, but let's make this happen.
Learn to do it.
Show me how to do it.
There are sponge.
Моющие
These are sponge and detergent.
I used to have my little sister help me. So I would do the washing up and then she would help me by drying the plates.
Роберт, смотрите.
Robert,
когда
when you use a grater, you should clean it immediately after you've finished.
надо её
Otherwise it will
сразу
dry.
мыть, чтобы не засыхало всё, да?
There are vegetables inside.
Всё, ага, и внутри тоже.
Yep.
О,
No problem.
So you should clean it.
Okay, nearly done.
Yes, it's necessary to clean inside because when you grate something, it dries inside, and we forget to clean there.
а теперь надо очень хорошо, тщательно.
Now you have to rinse properly to remove the detergent. Well done. I cleaned windows, the floor, and did the washing up. Akmaral was glad that I'd helped her. Robert, you helped us a lot today. Don't you want to stay with us?
Oh no, I don't know.
Well, I knew it. Okay, let's go. They're waiting for us.
Yes, ma'am.
When we were going by car, we saw a small shop where delicious national pies called samsa were sold. Akmaral thinks that I must try them.
Так.
Give us 2 samsa and 2 aran. Have you ever tasted samsa?
Да.
Hold it in your hands. It's hot. Oh,
спасибо.
thank you.
Oh, it's hot.
Держи.
Hold it. Do you like it? Thank you.
Спасибо.
Thank you. Let's go.
Friends, let me tell you about these things. They're called samsas. They're like triangular meat pies. They're delicious. They're usually made with chopped onion and some sort of meat. Today I've got beef. Sometimes they're cheese. An interesting thing I found when traveling all over Asia is the food has slightly different flavors in different places. For example, when I was in Thailand, sometimes there's a bit more chili, sometimes a bit more vinegar, sometimes a bit more fish sauce, sometimes it's a bit more salty. Here in Kazakhstan, I love the pastries and the breads. They're really delicious.
I was very surprised when Akmaral said that our working day wasn't over yet. In the morning, I noticed that her phone didn't stop ringing. I found out that Akmaral works as a volunteer in a public fund. Today, she's asked me to help sort clothes for needy families.
Wow, that's so much stuff.
Так, вот, Роберт, это наш склад, куда вот
Robert,
люди привозят
this is our store where people bring clothes and food.
продукты.
Hello.
Привет.
Girls, this is Robert.
Познакомьтесь, девочки.
Привет,
Это
guys.
Роберт, это
This is
Настя,
Nastya and this is
это
Mika.
Мы здесь
We pack up things
рассортовываем
here.
вещи, люди привозят
People bring them
сюда, и
here
мы
and we
здесь
sort
уже
them.
сортируем,
Then we send them to
отправляем в
orphanages,
дома, многодетным
mothers of
мамам,
many children,
малоимущим семьям,
needy
всякие
families.
приюты забирают.
Various orphanages take them too.
Практически новые вещи есть,
You can see
новые.
almost new clothes here
Ну,
and warm
кто
clothes
может чем
too.
поделиться, все привозят сюда,
Those
на
people
это
who
на
can
наш
share
склад.
something bring these
Здесь
things
уже
here to
всё,
our store.
отсюда забирают памперсы,
Then people come here
еда
and take
детская,
diapers, baby food,
продукты,
products,
одежда,
clothes and
колготки.
tights.
Wow, that's
Вы
excellent.
не хотите
Don't you
нам
want to help
помочь?
us?
Yes, I'd love to help.
Пойдёмте
Looks
в
like
перчатки.
hard work.
Here you are,
Всё,
Robert.
вот, Роберт.
Take this mask and gloves. Thank you
спасибо
very much.
большое.
Разберём сейчас
We'll sort them out
потихоньку,
now. The girls will be pre-packing them and then we'll sort these products.
разберёмся.
So Akmaral, please tell me, how does all this stuff get here?
Ну, знаете,
You know,
тут
various
разные
people bring different things here. For
Кто-то
example,
закрывает
somebody
магазин,
closes
и
down a shop
товары
and brings the
привозит
remaining
сюда.
goods here.
Кто-то поносил,
Children can wear
дети
clothes,
выросли,
but
да,
then they
мальчики
grow up
будут
and the
выкидывать.
clothes become too small for them.
Взрослые
They don't throw them away but bring good clothes here.
забирают.
Then needy people come and take them.
And so if people wanted to bring stuff here, how do they go about doing that?
Продукты привозят в основном.
People mainly bring food. Some people receive salary and spend some money to buy food, which they then bring to the store.
Какую-то часть продуктов покупают, привозят на склад.
They bring soap, detergents, diapers, baby food, toys and stationery.
Памперсы, детское питание, игрушки, да, канцелярку. Очень приятно, когда
We're glad that they bring food.
есть семьи,
There are some families that don't have food.
там, без работы
People could have lost their job and not have food to feed their children. They call us, we invite them here, and they take what they want.
In Australia, we'd say you have a really big heart. But why do you do this?
Ну, вы знаете, вообще у нас в Казахстане
You know,
такие люди
people in Kazakhstan like to help each other.
любят
There are a lot of
помогать
kind people
очень
who are
много
eager to help others.
кто-то
I think it's in our blood.
помогают друг другу, и поэтому у нас, наверное, у нас в крови это. У меня у самой
I have 5 children.
у меня был такой
There was a
период,
difficult
когда
period in my life when I had problems with work, accommodation, and everything else.
И мне помогали очень много людей.
Very many people helped me then.
Сейчас, на данный момент, у меня много
Now I have a lot of
людей,
friends and we
которые
help others.
делают это
It's
добро.
great when people
Очень
help and
классно,
support each
когда
other.
люди помогают, люди
I can't find words to express it.
передать словами.
Now, wasn't that a great example of Kazakh hospitality? People coming together and helping each other. There's a proverb that if you have a problem, then it's my problem. We'll come together and solve it. I think that's really great.
I've spent the whole day with Akmaral today. I've noticed that she has a big and very kind heart. I've been given the honor of being invited to her house and meeting her relatives. Hello, say hello. Sultan, say hello.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Pleased to meet you. Assalamu alaikum brahullah.
First, Akmaral decided to show me her garden. It's a place where her family likes to spend a lot of time. We pick grass and water the plants in the evening here. As you can see, we've planted tomatoes.
Pomodoro, da.
We have cherry.
Tomatoes.
Cucumbers grow over there.
Trees, I think.
Tomatoes and bell peppers are here. Look, raspberry bushes grow here. They're still very small. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh,
Маленький-маленький.
Ah,
Сейчас.
yes.
Ага.
Soon it'll be delicious.
Красиво, да? Вот.
This is an apple tree. Well, it hasn't blossomed this year at all because it was raining a lot. The children have planted strawberries here, and as you can see, they're blossoming.
Видишь, она цветет. О, клубника.
Ah.
This is boysenberry. Its berries are black.
Она такая
They're like
черная,
black raspberries and have a sour taste.
черная такая, кисловатая, да?
Then Akmaral led us to the cherry tree. My friends, I admit that I've liked cherries since my childhood. I was so happy when I was offered to pick berries. If you want to pick cherries, they're on the top.
Aha.
Рахмет.
Yes, thank you. Let's try to put it somehow. I'm going to hold it.
Cherry picking time?
Давай рюкзак.
Give me the backpack.
Ah,
Thank you.
спасибо.
Climb.
Which ones are the best ones?
Be careful, Robert. Don't fall down.
These ones are good. They look beautiful. They're nice and fresh.
You'll pick a whole bucket of cherries for us now.
I have to see if I can not eat them all before I get down.
Just be careful. You can fall from it. It's high. Fortunately, I didn't fall from the tree. When I finished picking the cherries, Akmaral invited me into the house.
Роберт.
Come in, Robert.
Сейчас я. Ну что, слышишь? Пойдемте. Роберт.
Robert, when guests come, we always treat them to bolsaki. Let's cook them together.
Excellent.
Любая хозяйка там вообще.
Every woman has her own way of cooking them. Everyone follows their own recipe. Some add kefir, some do milk, and some use yeast. There are various ways. As for us, we're going to make bolsaki quickly today. It's very easy, isn't it, Robert?
Yeah, this is awesome. You made that just look easy.
Потом поедете домой.
When you return to Australia,
Then I can make bolsaki.
you'll cook them for your friends and
It's a
relatives.
good idea.
Друзьям, родственникам. Кенгуру покормите.
Feed kangaroos with Kazakh bolsaki.
Казахскими болсаками.
We should wait a bit until the dough rises, and then we'll deep fry them.
Потом будем жарить, ладно?
Akmarel said that all the girls in Kazakh families are taught to make dough and deep fry bolsaki in their childhood.
Да, это наши традиции.
These are our traditions. We must make bolsaki and dough for beshpamak only by hand. Now there are a lot of pre-prepared foods sold in stores, but we don't like pre-cooked food a lot and make dough ourselves.
Делаем сами тесто.
As you can see, Robert, they're being deep fried. Bolsaki need a lot of oil. It's important to make the dough correctly. If you make something wrong, bolsaki will absorb a lot of fat and won't be tasty at all. We must wait till one side is done and then flip them.
Starting to puff up. Fantastic.
Да.
When bolsaki were finally done, we sat at the table.
Thank you so much, Akmarel. This is really amazing. Thank you for the day. That was so interesting to see, and I learnt a lot. I got to climb a cherry tree, which is fantastic. I love cherries, and I've never got a chance to do that. And bolsaki, super. It's really good to learn how to do that. I hope that I'll be able to do that again one day. I'd like to say just a little thank you for showing me, inviting me into your home.
Wow, thank you. Sit down, Robert. Let's have a snack. Sit down.
Can you tell me about your family in your hometown? You have a big, lovely family too.
У меня 5 детей, старших, к сожалению.
I have 5 children. Unfortunately, the oldest child can't meet you today because he's at practice. These are my children. I have 2 boys and 3 girls.
Старшего зовут мальчик.
My eldest son's name is Janserek. He is 17. This is Jansaya. She is 16 years old. Arojan is 10. Sultan is 8. Kalsa is 6 years old and she's going to start school this year. My eldest son has finished school and is going to enter college. He's an athlete and Thai boxing champion of Kazakhstan. Jansaya isn't sure if she wants to be a marketing specialist or a designer, so we're thinking on this. Arjan wants to be a famous gymnast. Kalsa wants to be a famous gymnast too. However, now she says she wants to be a doctor. Oh, that's great. They change their minds about jobs every day. I don't know what Sultan wants to do, but he's very clever. He's hyperactive, but very clever. He expresses a lot of clever ideas and sometimes asks so smart questions that I can't answer them.
In Australia, having 5 children is quite unusual. When you were growing up, did you think you would have such a large family?
Я с детства не мечтала.
I can't say I've dreamt of having many children since childhood. However, I married a very good person.
Очень хорошего человека.
And now we have 5 children, which makes me very happy.
Появились 5 детей.
It's good to have a lot of children.
Рада, потому что когда много детей, это очень
I have a brother and a sister and we support each other if some of us have
Мы
troubles.
очень друг друга поддерживаем,
We hurry to help each other.
бежим друг другу на помощь.
So tell me about your family. Is there some traditions that your family follows?
У нас вообще постоянно дома гости.
When our parents were alive, we always had guests in our house.
Постоянно гости.
Guests always visited us. Some guests left and others
Кто-то
came.
приходил, кто-то уходил. У нас постоянно
We always boiled
готовилось
meat, cooked
мясо.
bishpamak and bolsaki.
Готовился баушсаки, мама
Mom was very hospitable and our parents brought us up in the same way.
до сих пор, наверное, вот это их воспитание. Я очень люблю гостей.
I like when guests visit us and we like to welcome them heartily and cook for them.
Готовить для них.
Mum made Nowruz kosher to celebrate Nowruz.
К нам приходили очень много гостей.
A lot of guests came to have Mum's kosher.
Потому что очень
She cooked delicious kazi and added all the ingredients.
У родителей был большой частный дом, где
My parents had a big private house where was a furnace called ushak. Ushak is a furnace, which is outside the house. There is a large cooking pot inside this furnace, and a whole ram can be boiled in it. So it wasn't a problem if 30 or 40 people visited on Sunday to celebrate something. We had a New Year tradition. There was friendship between several families and our parents. Everyone was home together with their families at 12 o'clock on New Year's Eve. After that, families visited each other until morning. They wished each other Happy New Year, gave presents, and set off fireworks. It was very interesting. Our parents brought us up in this way, and now we bring our children up in the same way. Telling the truth, I didn't want to leave this house where you could hear kids' voices, have pleasant conversations and eat delicious food. I coaxed Akmaral into telling me a bit more about Kazakh traditions.
Wow, these are so colourful. What are these, Akmaral?
You know, these are Kazakh kopi. In general, they spread out when guests come.
Oh.
I'll spread it out now. We have some beautiful kopi like these ones. When guests come, you spread them out. They sit down on them and have a rest. Sit down, Robert.
Oh, very soft.
Women sit like this. You're a man, so you should fold your legs like this, in the Kazakh way. Yes, that's right. My mother-in-law sewed these kopi. When a girl gets married, she has a dowry. It includes a few kopi, a few camel wool blankets, pillows, bed linen, a chest filled with crockery, a cover, and a very beautiful kopi. There are so many of these kopi that they can reach the ceiling. Usually grandmothers make such kopi. They gather at somebody's home and make these kopi there. They sing songs and narrate stories about their youth. They know a lot of interesting stories. While communicating with each other, they prepare dowry for their grandchildren, their granddaughters. I think every Kazakh family should have a kopi. They got from their grandmothers and mothers. Am I right? Actually, the Kazakhs are nomadic people. They're nomads. We lived in yurts all our life. These kopi were put on top of the chests inside a yurt, and woven carpets were on the floor. Craftswomen made them themselves. When guests came, they spread out a lot of kopi, meeting their guests. These are my children. This is the oldest son. Akmaral showed the photos of her relatives and told me about her childhood for a long time. Each of us should know and honor our forefathers. She said that family brings us happiness and gives reason for our existence.
I had an amazing day today. Akmaral taught me that you don't have to be a millionaire to help people. You just have to open up your heart, and that the Kazakh soul is full of sympathy, ready to help people. I'm pretty sure now that the citizens of Kazakhstan would help a foreigner into their home and give them their best. If you think this is true and you're ready to meet me, then invite me.